Aloha YouTube, what is up? Untied Hawaii here, and we are doing a different video today. Not a sneaker unboxing video, but a video that you guys have been requesting for 4 years now, a little over 4 years, and I have never done it, but I'm finally caving for some reason in 2020, probably because it's just about time. 4 years is long enough. So we are doing a room tour. I don't want to call it a hype beast room tour because once you guys see everything, you'll realize it's not that hype beast. But yeah, this is like my filming room and just also where I keep all my sneakers and all my clothing and stuff. So it's a Untied Hawaii room tour. I don't know. And we're going to be starting it off with the sneaker side of things. I'm not going to be going over my whole sneaker collection, obviously, but this is like the new setup, I guess, for like everything in my room. We talked about the last video where we had to sell a bunch of my sneaker collection, so this like new pyramid thing is like my new sneaker setup. Pretty cool. You guys can take a look at some of the sneakers over here. You guys can see really fast, the top shelf stuff is the Yeezy 2s. I'm not sure if you guys have noticed like the cos figures and stuff in the back, but that is there. A lot of people do ask me what this is over here, and that is the like University of Hawaii logo, and actually a subscriber sent that over, which is pretty cool. We also have this huge bear brick thing in the back, which I think I've had since like the beginning of the YouTube channel, so that guy is not going anywhere either. If you guys want to take a look at this, I guess, really quick, this is kind of new to the set, and I talked about it on one episode before, but yeah, this is probably one of the most expensive things in this room, to be honest. It is a samurai sword, Mukansa level samurai sword, which is basically like the highest level you can give to a swordsmith in Japan. So that's what this is. It is pretty dope. I don't really want to get too crazy with it in here because Mari is in here and also both the dogs. So yeah, we're not messing around with dangerous things in here, but this is pretty cool. I think I spent like, what did I say in that video? I think 6,500 or 7,000. It's a very expensive sword, and I mean, if you guys want to look at it kind of more close up, it's just, I don't know, man. It's a really like nice blade. It's hard to get into like the intricacies of like sword making and stuff, but I really got into this stuff recently, and as a collector of shoes, I had to get into like the knowledge of like making samurai swords and all of that. So yeah, I don't know. This is one of the coolest things for me. It's something that I really wanted like ever since I was a kid, and it's kind of nerdy. Mari's giving me a look right now where she's like, oh, yeah, that's just a sword, but I don't know. I like it, man. The second one down here is just, I think, for people that are wondering, this is like what holds the other sword. So this is just a wooden sword. It actually holds that metal blade as like a carrying thing. So if you guys are in Japan and stuff and you need to like mail it to the US and stuff, I think it has to come in like this wood setting and whatnot, so that's what that is. Why are you laughing for? Why are you laughing for?
Bryson practices with that wooden one.
No, I don't practice with the wooden one. I don't practice anything. So anyway, last thing over here on this half of the room, this is the Untied Hawaii, like we have like Mari made this actually, where it's like just a tablecloth that went over everything because it was pretty like weird looking before. I think it was for a Christmas or birthday gift, so that was cool. And I'm sure a lot of you guys don't know what's under here, and usually, this is a reveal, I guess,
Lila.
And usually this is filled with like shoes and stuff under here. It's basically just a storage for me, but since we sold like all the sneaker collection, there's really like nothing under here anymore, but that is what usually goes under here, is a bunch of shoes and just storage for other things. So yeah, I guess on this like corner of the room, this is like just a couple of skate decks that we have set up. Sometimes you guys can see it in the background, but usually this door is open. I have some pretty cool stuff over here though. This is all like Ensergo Capcom decks. Yeah, a lot of like Street Fighter stuff over here, which I think is pretty cool. These are like collectibles that I've had in like the sneaker room for a really long time. The homie Trunks over here, my favorite Dragon Ball Z character, and a couple Supreme decks up here. So that is up there as well. Moving this way, you guys see this a lot kind of in like all of the videos and stuff, so won't be going over this too heavily either, but you guys already know, homie Goku has been here for a really long time. As you guys continue to go through the room, you'll start to see I'm more and more nerdy, which I'm okay with, man. I accept it, but yeah, there's a whole bunch of anime stuff in here, a lot of like weeb stuff, but I think it's kind of cool. Supreme Bear thing that we got for retail, I don't know, that's been here for a really long time. My dusty 100,000 subscriber plaque, still one of the coolest things in here. Like honestly, probably the coolest thing, man. That's like literally thanks to you guys. I never thought we would get that, so that's really cool. A couple of dunks you guys can see. We do have this thing over here, which I've talked about before. The Untied Ohana, dew brace. So that's over here, the dew brace on this. So I think that's really cool still. If you guys remember, we did like a special collaboration with Kiwami Jewelry, so I keep a lot of those on these dunks still. Chunky Donkeys, Travis Scott's, Chicago's, and the Panda Pigeon. And also the actual like Panda Pigeon Bear that came with that drop is over here. We got a couple like Murakami and like Kaws art books and stuff that I've already read through, so that's more like just kind of display pieces for the room. And also this Kith Coke thing from when we did that Kith drop. So that's there. Not going to be going over like every single article of clothing and stuff in here, but I try to keep like my hype clothing all in one place. So that's where like all of my like shirts and stuff are, where I film in. We got all these like expensive jackets and stuff from Triple Fat Goose and Montclair, Kitsune sweater. I don't know, there's just a bunch of different stuff in here. So yeah, all of my clothing and stuff is over here. If you guys kind of peep in the back, like this, I leave this open just so you guys can see like all the different boxes, which I think is pretty cool. These are all the sneaker boxes for my sneaker collection. So that's kind of all up in there. Yeah, I try to keep all of the boxes because I think a lot of people ask like all the time, like, what do you do with the sneaker boxes that are like, you know, for the sneaker collection over here? I do keep all of them. It obviously increases the value of the shoes, and for like more rare shoes, you don't want to get rid of those boxes. So that's why that's all back there. Over underneath here, I do keep a lot of like my sneaker bags and just other random stuff over here. The Supreme bag, I've had this for a really long time as a backpack, and I left a Spam Musubi in this backpack at one point, and my daughter over here, this one, she ate it. So she ruined a $400 Supreme backpack because she was hungry for a Spam Musubi. Shout out to Delilah. So Soul Premise bags over here, a couple private labels over here. We do have, I guess, I kept the AVP volleyball in here. So you guys didn't know, in high school I played volleyball, and we played a lot of beach volleyball when I was in college and stuff too. So that's over there. So yeah, for this side, this is more like storage and stuff too in the room. Holds like my pants and stuff, as you guys can see. I keep all of like my denim. Oh look, Richie Lee, I didn't wear this one yet. Richie Lee denim and all of that stuff. So there's a whole bunch of like different like jeans and just stuff over here that I usually hardly ever wear just because it's so hot in Hawaii. So that's over there. Hats are stored over here. Some extra sneaker boxes and stuff are over here. Things that I didn't sell just yet. And then I keep like all of my odds and ends underneath here as well. And so over on this side, this is the flip side basically of what I do when I'm filming and stuff. It's a pretty ghetto setup, to be honest. I remember talking to Kais about it when he was over here filming and stuff, and I was like, dude, you're gonna be super surprised about like my setup, just because it's kind of like, it's not the most professional thing. So we do have all of this stuff over here. We have my monitor where I do like a lot of like, if I need to remember things for like the sneakers buyer's guide and stuff, I keep that up over there. We do use a MacBook Pro 2019. This is one of the most expensive things in this room too. I spent like, I think it was like $6,500 on this laptop, just because I need it for like editing, and I use Final Cut Pro and stuff. Keychron RGB keyboard is over here too. We do have like 2 of these side lights and 1 big ring light. If you guys are starting up YouTube channels, like honestly, the ring light is all you really need. This is like, it's a really good light. We do mount the camera on the back over here. I use a Blue Yeti mic over here for like all of my like filming and stuff. And then Mario, if you want to like kind of zoom in on this part over here, look at how ghetto this GoPro setup overhead cam is. I literally just like kind of like bootleg put this GoPro over here, and that's what's showing like all of the overhead shots when I'm talking about shoes and stuff. So yeah, not the craziest setup, but it gets the job done. So as you guys can see, like, you guys don't really need like a lot of like high-tech stuff or like a really intricate like film setup and stuff. And for me, like, it was always like I just wanted to do the fastest like videos that I could, because I was working 2 jobs. So for me, if I could just click, you know, record on the camera and then start getting everything going, then that was the fastest way for me. So that's what this kind of whole setup was dictated around. I was trying to do like Twitch streaming at one point, so that's why this is over here. I haven't even used this TV in forever either. So that's unplugged. I do keep my old cameras and stuff over here too. This is what I was filming with before, which is all dusty now. A Canon 90D, and before that it was the Canon 80D. So yeah, this is the camera that I was using before. Now I'm using a Sony a7S III, so that's what Mari's filming with now. But this thing was like, this was the camera I was using for like basically most of the YouTube life. So if you guys need a good camera, Canon 80D. The 90D is like the newer take, and it films better 4K, so a little bit better. And yeah, I think that's basically it for this room, guys. Like, the whole thing for me is you guys see like a whole bunch of stuff in here, and you guys think that everything is like super highly produced and whatnot, and I think that was why I really wanted to do like this room tour, to show you guys like it's not as like technical as you guys expect, and that's a good thing, right? Like if you guys want to get into YouTube and stuff, it's super easy to do. You guys have your own like rooms and stuff in your own houses that you guys can film in. It doesn't need to be super intricate. And yeah, man, it's not a super big room either. It looks probably a lot bigger than it is like when you guys are watching the videos and stuff, but pretty small room. I don't stay in here too often. I do some editing and stuff in here, but for the most part, it gets super hot in this room, especially around now. So that's why me and Mari are like burning up right now. So I'm gonna end this video real quick. I do hope you guys enjoyed this like short room tour video though. It's probably a little bit more anticlimactic, I guess, than what you guys are expecting, just because, I mean, you guys see most of the stuff in here. It's not like I'm hiding things from you guys. Everything that's out in the videos is pretty much in the background of every video, but it's kind of cool to see like, I guess, the story of like certain things that are in here, or, you know, the history behind why they're in here. So I hope you guys did enjoy that kind of content today. And if you guys did, don't forget to hit that like button down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, guys, stay humble, stay blessed, take care, and I will see you on the next episode. Aloha. Shoot!